shit won't grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did. But I'm a champion, so I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
Welcome back to Dunn and Drew. We are here at Tin.
What?
I'm drinking from a tin cup. That's why. I said that.
I thought you were giving a radio some promo.
I don't know what it is.
Fake tin.
We are here back at Toontown Pickleball again, guys. If you want to join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Right next to Everbank Stadium. Big graffitied, colorful building next to the stadium downtown. We're sitting at the bar area. Such a cool concept. Play pickleball in one part of the building and then come have a drink after you play in the other part of the building. The drink and food part, the bar is called Paddle Pub and Grub. So that's where we are. It is this year's venue for Dunn and Drew.
Nice. All year?
Weekly, yeah.
Do we have a contract?
Well,
type shit.
You know me. We will see how long this lasts.
That's true.
Weekly check-in. How many more weeks until football?
Should be 12 and a
Yeah,
half.
I think we said 13 last week, so I'm gonna guess 12.
Nice.
12
That's 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months until football.
Sounds right.
A lot planned before then.
And I mean, every week that goes by, so many things happen. And I know I had an eventful week. Eric, you had an eventful week. What's going on here? Jack had an eventful week.
True. Facts on God.
You definitely had the more eventful week out of the three of us.
Looking forward to.
I disagree.
Jack has a new quarterback, so he's locked.
Forgot about that.
Eric, what did your week comprise of?
So I got a question for you guys first.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
You know the jets and pools,
Like
underwater.
Yeah.
They're called jets, right?
Well, I would think it I
Yeah.
think like in a hot tub.
Yeah.
They're in pools too.
Okay.
They can be. Have you guys ever
Put your
ass?
Oh boy.
No.
No, but I think everyone has put their thumb up to the jet in the pool and tried to
I've done that.
stop it from coming out. Yeah, you try to stop the water from
That's
coming out.
boring. You never turned around and spread your cheeks and tried
A pool bidet?
Yeah, like a pool bidet, clean your
A
hole.
jet
in the pool.
bidet?
Yeah.
Are you naked?
What if
Pull your swim trunks down?
Have you done this recently?
you went in the pool?
Where?
I can't say where.
The Jags?
I
Stadium?
can't say where. It was today, so no, not the Jags Stadium. But they hopefully they don't listen. But they have cameras outside,
boy.
so hopefully they don't.
Was it through your suit or was it bare?
He just said it
I
was
pulled him
there.
down a little.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm half here, half
It was
not here.
brief, but I just wanted to see if anyone else had done that. But just want to say that real quick. Hopefully people
Well,
listen
hold
to
on.
this on 1.5.
Let's talk about that a little
Oh,
bit.
God. I just wanted it to be quick.
So that's a good way to clean, because if you soak it for a little bit in the pool, you soak it, you get it a little ready, because a bidet, well, I guess when
You're already soaking in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You swim a little bit, it's soaking, it's
Yeah.
getting loose, and then you spray it off with, what's worse, that or peeing in the pool? Because I'll admit, a lot of people think this is weird, and I'm shocked whenever I hear it. I pee in the pool.
Not weird.
We know.
Not weird.
No.
Okay, good.
I started doing it.
People get out of the pool, dry off, and then go to the bathroom.
I
just
pee
to
into the
pee.
pool.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you stand on the side and pee into the
I
pool.
pee into it.
I think
Just kidding.
that's one thing
That's
I
cap.
took from you, which not
If
many
you
things
take,
I will.
if you take anything from me, I hope you take peeing in the pool.
Yeah, because it just makes sense to do. Like, why would I get out soaking
Chlorine.
wet, dripping, to walk to a bathroom to pee when I got a whole body
Toilet.
of water right here?
A whole
you feel
toilet
me?
that you're swimming in.
Now, if I'm next to people, that's a different story. Like, if there's a bunch of people around me,
Depends if I know them.
Okay. You do it at retreats around us?
I know them. I know you guys.
How often are you swimming with strangers?
Public pools, like
How often are you doing public pools?
hotel, Disney.
Disney, I think it's
Disney
fair
pool.
game.
Swimming with strangers.
Interesting.
That's peed in enough. You can pee in there.
Yeah, children are peeing all in that.
Some people don't pee in the ocean because they think that's weird. Like
Peeing in the ocean is
you
more acceptable.
Like you have to do that.
Like that. It's getting filtered out immediately.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, off the pool topic.
Good
you guys,
question.
You guys
Good
don't
question.
do it. Good to know. Just wanted to see.
Well, now I might take that from you.
You just you have to be alone. Obviously, you can't put your ass up onto a jet if it's a pool full of people. Like, what are you doing, Andy? Cleaning my hole. Anyway, something I forgot to bring up last week, but cottage cheese. I remember when Jack brought it up, and I took a stab at cottage cheese the past couple weeks, and I like it. I eat it out of the tub. I'm sick. I am now one of the sick fucks.
This
Part
is
of
awesome.
the sick fuck club.
Do you not like cottage cheese? Have you never tried it? You're one of those that's like it's gross. You don't
One
want
of
to try it.
those.
Yeah, one of those who think it's gross and don't want to try it. Have you tried it? Say yes.
Yeah,
or no.
yeah. I've tried it in the last few weeks, actually.
And
And I think where I got it wasn't the best. And I also got,
where?
well, it was either fat-free, sugar-free, or zero calories. So it just wasn't, I don't know. So just maybe that's why it wasn't good. But eating it straight was not it. The texture.
You ate it straight?
Yeah. The texture was not good. I can eat most foods. I'm not scared to put many things in my mouth. But cottage cheese, I was baiting him.
Yeah.
Cottage
I
cheese,
wanted my
like,
reply to be subtle.
not a huge fan.
Well, I always knew the protein and the macros of it is very good for you. It's got all 9 amino acids. You guys
Wow.
can look that up. I'm not going to explain what that means because I don't have the credentials
Damn it.
to do so. But it's a complete protein. That's what that means, having all 9 amino acids. But the reason I first tried it, or not first, I don't even remember when the first time I tried it, but this lady here in Jacksonville makes meal prep. So she let me try some of hers. And one of them had ground beef and a little container of cottage cheese in it. So she was like, yeah, you just take the cottage cheese, you mix it in the ground beef. It's another extra protein. It's really good together. So I opened up the container of cottage cheese, tried a little bit with my fingers, and I was like, oh, this tastes pretty good. Because my idea of cottage cheese before I tried it was that I was just turned off by the name. I had no idea that it even had a
Cottage.
hint
Was it
of
cottage or cheese?
Most are turned off by like the
look.
what it looks like.
I don't mind that because I eat blue cheese,
It looks like puke.
and that's like rotten cheese.
White puke.
And I
It's
like blue
also
cheese.
grosser when you actually know what it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I still don't know what it is. but
I think it's like
You should know at this point.
I think it's like curdled milk.
Curdled
like it's
milk.
like that's why it's like curds.
That's
it doesn't.
like
it doesn't taste spoiled.
Pasteurized milk. I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't care. It's good.
You're in a cottage cheese group chat, aren't you?
I am.
There's a cottage cheese group chat.
Yeah, he's in.
Me and my 2 friends.
2.
That's barely a group chat. Just made by.
That's all you need.
But yeah, I tried it, and I've mixed it in eggs. I put it in my baked ziti last night.
So it's like an additive,
It can
No.
be.
just like a protein
Yes.
additive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I could find
But don't
something.
disrespect it. And independent
You know
cottage
what?
cheese.
it enhances
Holy shit.
dishes.
Discord it. If you're a regular listener, you'll know what I'm talking about. I have a famous, some would say infamous, I would say a famous tuna noodle casserole that I bet cottage
go.
cheese would be excellent in.
Instead of
Instead of, or maybe in addition to the yogurt and the mayonnaise that I put in it.
That
Maybe add cottage cheese or
yogurt
something.
and mayonnaise is redundant. Like it's redundant. It's like the same.
No, one is sweet yogurt. Has a little sweetness
he
to
uses
it.
vanilla yogurt.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, okay. So I also
tuna noodle casserole, vanilla yogurt.
I'll counter your cottage cheese love and with Greek yogurt love. I'm obsessed with Greek every day, maybe twice a day. I have a carton of Greek yogurt.
That's a pretty common thing to love, though.
What is the calorie count? Sorry, the protein count in a cup of cottage cheese?
I know the calories. I think it's under.
Was
It's
it
like
0?
80 or 90. It's
Oh.
like nothing.
No, not the one I got.
What is it? What
Good
you got?
culture.
Yeah. What's
That one's
that?
under 10 per serving,
Okay.
which is like half a cup.
And I don't know the protein on top of my head. I want to say it's like 16. Does that sound right?
14 to 17.
Okay.
But it's good.
It's great.
And now I'm cottage cheese fiend. Special announcement. I have just hit 50K followers on Facebook.
Eric Dunn or
Wow.
Dunn and Drew?
Eric Dunn.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Let's get Dunn and Drew
I'm
there.
working on Dunn and Drew. We just got a notification that they've increased our distribution on Dunn and Drew Facebook. So if you guys are not following us on Facebook, please go do that. I'm now calling it Unkbook because that is the era I am in. But I'm doing a giveaway on Facebook since I've reached this milestone. And I'm going to announce what those prizes are right now.
Oh, whoa.
Because
That's big.
nobody knows yet.
Hit the soundboard.
So here they are. These are the confirmed ones. I have like 5 others that are in the works, but these are the confirmed prizes. So I have a build your own charcuterie gift certificate. I have a baked goods bundle. You know, I love cookies. Someone's donating a pair of Jaguars earrings that they made. She's like a local craft designer. The Jumbo Shrimp are putting in free first pitch before a game.
What does that mean?
Whoa.
So you get to go throw the first
What?
pitch before the game.
Wait, free?
Why did that need explanation?
Because I'm confused. I didn't know
never
you
seen
could
first
buy a
pitches?
first pitch.
You don't buy it, but I guess me saying free is that people aren't paying to enter this giveaway. Everything I'm doing is just
It's all free.
Yeah, they just have to enter.
There's a lot of giveaways like this.
So they're doing a first pitch plus 4 tickets to a game.
So So before everyone does a first pitch, don't they announce like who they are?
yeah,
Will they
So it could be
say,
some random person?
"Here is an Eric Dunn Facebook follower"? Is that what they're
I
gonna do?
hope not. I hope they come up with their own intro. I'm sure they'll ask the people for their own intro, but we'll see. But it'll be fun for whoever wins. And then I'm throwing in 2 Honey Dripper hooded shirts that we did as a giveaway on a Saturday. The Jacksonville Zoo gave me 2 tickets.
Oh,
I'd be interested.
Academy
Not in the summer though.
Academy Sports $50 gift card.
That's where I got my bike.
Nice. Was it $50?
What?
Was it $50?
It was more than that.
Better not. The wheel exploded.
Mossfire Grill, which is a local restaurant here
Oh,
in
I thought that was a brand of a
Riverside.
grill.
Oh, no. $100 gift card.
Whoa.
Tepeolat, where we
Okay.
frequent sometimes. $100 or $50 gift
Oh.
card. I was about to say too,
Damn. So
real
why
es-
do these people donate these gifts?
because I put it out on Facebook asking like
and
anybody.
it's just free advertising for them.
pretty much.
Wow.
I'm going to tag everybody in the post when I make it.
You're Mr. Jacksonville.
Trying to take something
Run
over
for mayor.
from Daytona, taking over Jacksonville. A real estate company threw in a $100 Amazon gift card.
What?
$100 off
What's
your
the
next house. That's all it's going.
That was pretty random.
What's the real estate company called?
TPR Real Estate Group.
Huh.
You heard of them?
No.
Rivals from your
Wow.
old job?
I was about to make a joke that it was my old employment. Did First Coast News throw you a bone?
No, they haven't hit me up. Fake. This
They are fake.
This beauty lady's throwing in a free pedicure.
Wow.
I reached out to Deck Alive, the new nightclub here in downtown. They said they're interested. Just waiting for them to get back to me.
2
on
Chainz,
what
I think,
that
is here this week.
Yeah, he is Friday. True. There's a flower market who's giving me a $50 gift card. I have to pick that up. Moe's is giving me something.
Good Lord,
I don't know.
Moe's.
So much.
Yeah, Moe's.
How did Mo see your post?
It's a fat ass giveaway. So the district regional manager of Moe's hit me up on my email out of nowhere. This is all from Facebook.
This is
This is-
wild.
yeah.
This is
And then last one is Charlie's Cheesesteak. They
Nice.
give me a $100 gift card.
Wow.
$100.
So this is like, you list like 15 different things.
Yeah,
At least.
it's
Bro,
it's like $1,000 worth of
What all goes to one
items
person?
here. And then one giveaway that I'm
Ooh.
doing is a Steelers ticket giveaway.
Whoa.
Somebody
Can I win?
already has season tickets, and they're giving away two of their
Wow.
season tickets to the Steelers game in their front row.
Oh.
Wow.
It's only 2. So I'm going to wait to do that one because they don't even get their season tickets till like July or August. So I'll probably do that near August. We could honestly do it on the podcast if we want.
Sure.
So
That's also Mossfire Grill. They're donating 2 Steelers Jags tickets. So we could do a giveaway on Dunn and Drew if we want.
That'd be fun.
do people have to enter their email somewhere, Or is this just all your followers that you're doing it with? You just randomly...
I'll just random pick from comments. So the key is to get engagement on the video post. And I'll just do a comment picker generator or whatever. And I'll do a live stream picking everybody. So that's why I've asked all these companies to give me something physical that I can show on camera, because I want people to see that it's a real thing and not just an idea. So I'll be printing off everybody's certificates and stuff like that and showing the gift cards and stuff. But yeah.
Can I donate something on behalf of Dunn and Drew?
Yeah.
If you win, you get a free entry to a Dunn and Drew podcast recording. You can come and you can sit at the bar behind us and you can be part of the show.
I thought you were going to say Fantasy League.
Oh, no. That has to be a whole production.
I see.
So throw that in there.
I will.
Throw it.
Don't let them know that they can do that anyway.
Free Dunn and Drew guest.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll probably be doing that sometime next week. Just got to gather all of my goodies and figure out what day I'm going to post and stuff like that. Well, that's it from me.
Wow.
That's a big announcement.
Yeah, you said that I have the bigger stuff to say for the life updates. I don't think I do. That's huge.
You had a more entertaining week.
It started by with the biggest, like we had a huge tennis match since we spoke last. You guys know what I'm talking about?
What?
No.
Like, what do you mean? I know of the sport tennis. I know you play tennis.
Okay.
You played a French Open match?
It was me.
Oh.
But I know if you're listening right now, you immediately thought I was going to say Carlos Alcaraz and Sinner going to a 5-set tiebreaker at the French Open. That was not what I'm talking about. Last night, if you're watching right now and you see Andrew, you look a little sore. You're moving a little different, a little diffy. It's because I played a 3-set tiebreaker last night and I lost. That's a common theme here. I'm not a closer. I just don't have it. Don't call me Trevor Lawrence.
I won't. Was not about to do that in the slightest.
I felt it.
Whoa.
I'm back in tennis. First match was last night. It was brutal to begin. I was playing terribly, but picked it up. Oh, also, I feel like I don't have the best stamina, and I get fatigued very quickly. But last night was different. Like, I was so tired and like winded after just the shortest of points, and I think it's COVID. I think it's COVID lingering. Yeah, and I didn't tell you guys this because I was embarrassed, but you know how I had COVID. That's why we missed 2 episodes ago. And then I was sick for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then it went away for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of the next week. Saturday, I got sick again this past weekend.
Oh, my God.
It came back. A sore throat came back. Fatigue came back. I didn't get like body chills or a fever. I got cold a little bit. But
how's your sleep? Do you get good sleep?
Yeah, I've been getting good sleep.
Interesting.
But yeah, I came back Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning, and then I took a nap after work because I worked early, got off at 3. Took a nap 2-hour nap after work. So yes, I was tired. When I woke up, everything was gone. But I had a tennis match the next day, and I was like huffing and puffing. Like it was embarrassing. Like he was fine. And every time I play a tennis player that is keeping up and like not huffing and puffing like me, I'm like, do you run? They always say yes. So I have to get into running because that's how I can sustain myself throughout a whole match. But I can't stand running. But I do think that COVID did play a part in last night's loss.
Jacksonville has a big running culture. Maybe if you join a club, it'll help you.
There's a running club?
Hell yeah, there's a ton.
I'm in so many clubs right now.
How many?
Name them.
A book club.
Name another.
Discord.
And Discord. And Dunn and Drew.
Okay.
And then I go to work.
There's a
club.
That's a club. Work.
It's more a cult.
There's a club called Jacksonville Run Club, original, that started a year ago, and they meet twice a week I believe.
And they've just run.
And
That would make sense.
I don't know if it's
Do they drink?
probably.
Oh, okay.
That may affect your stamina.
Does it counteract my running?
Probably doesn't help.
But yeah, there's a lot of run clubs in this city.
Well, if you're keeping up, I'm 0-1 on the season. I have another match this week, I think. I can't remember when.
What, you just had one?
Yeah, I know.
He's grinding.
This is like the NBA. I could have a match every other day.
I didn't know you were still playing tennis.
Yeah, I got back into it a couple weeks ago, and
Do you have to practice to get back into it, or you
actually
muscle memory?
I'm surprisingly better when I take a long time off. So like a couple weeks ago, I played for the first time in like a year, and I was like, oh boy, see how this goes. I was hot. It was so good, but I think it's because I get out of my head. If I play too much, then I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong last time? Let me make sure I don't do that, and I'm overthinking. But if I go like a long time without playing, I just go in really carefree, and when I do that, I play a lot better.
It's like me with the gym.
I'm a head case. The gym, can't
Yeah.
you control?
If I skip like a week, I come back super strong. But
Because you're more motivated, or
I'm
If I
motivated.
skip a week, I'm sluggish.
I just feel like the body probably needed rest. So resting for a week, my body's like, okay, we're ready to lift heavy again. So I
Oh.
feel like Superman. But if I'm lifting 3 days in a row, that third day, I'm going to walk in all
So is that a
tired and
fatigue
shit.
thing, or is it a mind thing?
Fatigue.
Mine's definitely in my head.
Yeah.
I'm a head case. Moving on, the Jaguars are spotlighting Pride businesses for this Pride Month, and I was wondering if you guys wanted me to submit Dunn and Drew. They didn't reach out, which is crazy. Like, how do you even know that they're looking for these companies?
That's true.
So, like, they did a Pride spotlight on a gay company here in Jacksonville, and kind of offended that we didn't get any representation. But the month is young, and we still have,
I guess.
almost like whoa. Okay. Your birthday has not happened yet because it's not the teens.
You don't know that. Maybe it did.
Jack's birthday is coming up. We have to keep tabs
Juneteenth.
on
You
that.
clearly don't know it.
June 19th, bro. Is that right?
No.
Fuck. That's crazy.
God, he's so fucking.
No, I'm just messing around.
You're not.
Stop. You know I'll figure it out before it happens.
You probably won't. I don't think you have yet.
He'll see the.
I have, but I tricked
He'll
myself.
see the birthday cake emoji on Snap and be like,
Yeah.
"What up, Jack? Happy birthday!"
No, I'll say it the day before. I'll
You're
be
going to say
ready.
the day before.
Yeah, so you know that I knew.
All right. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay.
Probably won't.
Anyone update their phone to the new iOS yet?
No.
Doesn't it do it automatically?
Or did it?
No.
Did it or no?
Or it will.
I mean, maybe it does if you have storage space.
I'll check if it
I
did.
feel like it will eventually.
Oh, so maybe we have your iOS. No, it would say iOS 25 or 6.
What? I'm at 18.5.
I know. They're doing it by the year now.
Okay.
So.
As
yeah.
of this new one,
Yeah.
iOS 25.
Or 26, I can't remember. Maybe it's not released to everyone yet.
What's funny?
Sorry.
Oh,
You want to is this your
Speak.
cottage cheese group chat?
No,
Plainly.
it's it's just a group chat with me and my parents.
Oh, that's cute.
And my dad just sent this.
Oh.
My parents sent me a
yikes.
birthday gift, and it was a book, and I was really excited.
Whoa.
it passed.
What?
And I was
Did it pass?
my birthday did not pass.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Imagine he was gonna let this slide.
I thanked him for the book, and then I don't know. I just laughed at this gift my dad sent. of
That's a
this-
pretty funny gif. But we won't say anything about it because I don't know if we could without
Why?
being inappropriate.
I don't think it's inappropriate.
That's
Is this an inappropriate
Eric
gift?
would be triggered to start making some noises. Yeah, don't show him that.
I would be,
But it's not an inappropriate gift.
It's not
Just,
inappropriate.
Right.
I think it's just
It would be
Funny.
whatever happens after it will
what
be
I did
inappropriate.
would be,
Yeah.
but that's not appropriate.
all right.
We'll tell you after the
Because
pod.
if you said,
I
Eric,
know-
explain the GIF.
the what?
GIF.
You s-
GIF peanut butter. If you asked me to explain that, I would offend our audience.
Do you not know what's going on?
I know what's going on. I'm just saying it's not an offensive gift.
But what would happen if we talked about it would be offensive.
Exactly what. Well,
Exactly.
he just wouldn't have to do that.
He would.
I would.
Come on, man. It's Dunn and Drew. If you're interested in this gift, join our Discord.
I cleaned my hole in the pool. I would do it.
Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. We'll get you in the Discord and we'll show you this gift that we're talking about.
We won't. I mean, I guess.
We will.
We'll do a whole video.
And then Eric will tell you what he's going to say. All right, moving on.
I'll send audio in the Discord.
My last update
Announcements.
is a crazy one.
Type shit.
Oh, God. This is such type shit. So, it's like every time I have an Airbnb guest staying at my house, something crazy happens. Last time...
Why you limit snicket?
What's that?
That's
series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We don't know what the fuck we talking about.
The last time this happened, it was my AC unit went out while I had a guest staying. And that was, if you're interested, listen to... Was the last episode or the episode before?
It was 2.
So 3 weeks ago.
Which track? We're so active.
Yeah. This time, okay, so backstory. Over the last few weeks, I've been noticing an ant in my tub.
One ant?
Yeah, at least one ant, maybe 2, in my tub, like once a day. And I'm like, where are these guys coming from? Are they coming up from the drain? So I put some baking soda and vinegar and soap in the tub drain, and I thought I got them because I think maybe I didn't see them the next day. But then as the days go by, I still see an ant here or there climbing on the wall or on the window. This is because the shower has a window in it, and I'm like, okay, so they're either coming from under the windowsill that has like a little gap in it, but I'm like, how are they going to get in there? Or up through the drain, which was I thought the most realistic possibility. So I have Airbnb guests. It's the second day that they've been there, and they stay right next to the bathroom. My room is on one side of the bathroom. Their room is on the other side of the bathroom. No shared doors. It's only one door to the bathroom. But I'm taking a shower, and I wear glasses, so I can't see when my glasses are off. But I was able to see this. One ant crawls out of like underneath the window, and then 2 ants, and then 3 ants. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I grab the shower head and I start spraying them, and then I look underneath the windowsill and the little gap underneath it, and there's a cluster of ants. And then I spray them, and they pour out. They just start pouring out of underneath the windowsill.
This is literally like a nightmare.
I'm naked in the shower.
You shower naked? That's crazy.
And
how are they coming
that's
forward
actually
if you're pushing the water out?
Well, I'm pouring the water in the like gap in there, but it's not like strong water. And then there's parts of the gap that I'm not getting.
They were fleeing.
So they were like, and then they start pouring like 10 at a time, plopping down on the tub ledge beneath them.
Mid-shower.
Yeah, while I'm showering, and I can barely see. So I'm using the shower head to like spray them, the ones that have fallen into the tub near my feet, spraying them down the drain, and then also spraying the ones that are like crawling, the rogue ones that are like crawling on the wall of the bathroom or the shower, spraying them down into the tub so I can spray them into the drain. And then I'm like, okay, I need my glasses. So I walk out of the shower, and I'm dripping naked, which is wild. And I'm out of the shower, dripping onto the floor. Grab my glasses, but I had been taking a hot shower, so the glasses were fogged. I still cannot see. So I'm just spraying and praying.
Just wipe them off.
No, you wipe them off and they fog again. Sadly.
That's sad.
Don't ableist me.
I what?
You're being ableist.
Ableist?
Yeah.
I
can't see. Making fun of me.
Okay.
So now I'm out of the shower, glasses on, and seeing what I can. I have to now. I'm now thinking, what am I going to do? Like, where's the end game here? Because they're still pouring out of the window, and it's nonstop. I have guests next to me. Surely they're going to want to use the bathroom eventually. So I'm just hosing them off the wall, into the drain, keeping them from climbing up the bathtub. So a lot of things I'm paying attention to. I'm trying to find what I determined and what I decided on was, okay, I'm going to find a moment when the ants are kind of contained. That means they're not climbing anywhere, because what I want to do is run to the kitchen, get the raid, like the bug killer, and then come back without them escaping and climbing all over the wall.
Right.
Approximate how many ants there are.
At this point, 50.
They're big too.
Maybe a
They
little
were
more.
also
They're
big.
huge.
I didn't think
Massive.
when you sent the video or picture, I didn't even think they were ants.
Yeah. I thought they were horseflies.
Yeah, right. I
Oh
thought
my
they were like
God.
bees or something. Like they
Yeah.
were big.
They were so big.
Pause.
Giant red black ants. So okay,
Hanging
I finally
there.
get to a moment that I can escape. So I turn the water off.
Are you still naked?
At this point, yes. Turn the water off. Put on shorts.
Just meat slinging
Okay.
around.
Throw on shorts. And then run to the kitchen, grab the raid. Thank God. If I didn't have raid, I have no idea what would have happened. That's the only thing that killed these things.
Surprised they didn't drown.
I couldn't get them all into the tub. I guess I could have, and then eventually, like,
You could just put out like, well, if you're trying to contain them or aggregate them, I don't know what the right word is. Just get like a cup of honey or something sweet. I don't know. Wouldn't they be, or like sugar?
so they're all just like in a group of about 50, just gonna go toward the cup.
yeah,
Okay.
not
would.
like in like seconds, but I bet in like
Yeah.
minutes.
Minutes? No way.
What?
No way.
You don't think that?
If I put a cup of something sweet, they're not all gonna like go charge like a little
They will.
army.
You don't think they will?
No chance.
Not immediately, and
No,
not
it
in an
might
army,
take,
but
like, an
once
hour.
one finds it, they're
An
all going
hour.
to start coming.
It's not going to take them an hour.
They're not like dogs where you can put out a treat and they all go run to that location.
They
I think they
though.
kind of are.
All right, well, whatever. I'll call you
ever
guys
seen
next
ants
time I
in the
need.
wild just congregate on something?
Anyway,
They're a pack. They work in packs.
yes, if I didn't have raid, I would have gone and got a cup and filled it with sugar and honey and went back to the bathroom.
With a stick out.
No, I had my shorts on, but I was free balling. I didn't have time
Gross.
for boxers. So I got back to the bathroom, and I'm praying that the Airbnb guests don't hear any of this. Back to the bathroom, got the raid, start spraying everyone, and start spraying the ones that are on the ledge, and then I spray into the hole that they're coming out of. And when I do that, that triggered everyone in there. So, like, this is dangerous. So they start pouring out. Just pouring.
from the window?
Pouring out. And the sound of them dropping onto the bathtub ledge was so gross. And, like, I had so much raid on the bathroom ledge that once they fell after escaping, they
got
were
right
like,
away.
yeah, they were like geeking
Freezed
out.
up.
They were
It's like they were
geeking
being
out.
tased.
Yeah, and then just dying. So
That had to be satisfying to watch.
I was more
death.
scared.
Oh.
So this whole operation of killing them with raid took maybe 25 minutes. Then I started calling pest companies, like, can you come out today? And then I realized, oh shit, it's 5:40. They cannot. So I settle on they're gonna have to come out tomorrow, and I schedule a company coming out tomorrow, the next day, and finally get the ants to a spot. There's probably 400 dead in my bathtub.
You didn't clean them up?
No, at this point, there's 400 dead in my bathtub. I eventually cleaned them up, but I stood there for probably like 10 minutes. Like, how am I going to dispose of these things? But I eventually went and got my what's it called, shop vac, and sucked them up, and so many ants in that bucket. And I messaged the Airbnb guest while I'm doing this, saying, "Hey, bathroom's out of order for the foreseeable future."
You did not
And
say foreseeable.
I said indefinitely or something, and said please don't use it, yada yada. until I fix this thing. And she's like, do you need help? I'm like, I'm not going to ask you to help me with this.
She comes
I'm
in with
naked.
400 ants.
Yeah, if they saw this. Okay, so what's crazy is I was off of work that day just because I was working the following Saturday.
No, the funniest part is I texted you, how's your day off?
Oh.
That was right after he sent the photo at ants, but I hadn't seen it yet.
He says, how's your day off after I just went to battle with 400 ants?
He was like, terrible or some shit.
So yeah, I randomly have this day off from work. If I did not have this day off from work and it was someone else taking a shower, one of my Airbnb guests, and ants start pouring out of the window, oh my God.
And they're naked.
And they're naked? Yeah, just a
So
wild.
did you escape this guest with another 5-star review somehow?
So,
and did you give them anything off? Because you've done that in the past.
I did with the last guest, and even though I did give her half off for staying after my AC broke, she gave me only 4 stars out of 5.
Wow.
But this guest that was staying for Antgate gave me 5 stars, which is wild because at one point I thought they were leaving. So that night I see them packing up their car, and I'm like, great, this is the ants have made them pack up and leave and find a hotel. But they ended up coming back that night. I don't know why they packed their car, but
That top one?
yeah, here's their review. 5 stars. We had a wonderful stay at Andrew's place. Andrew was an incredibly kind and welcoming host, and his dog Walter absolutely stole our hearts. I don't know who they're talking about there. Such an adorable and well-behaved dog.
Left out the beating part, probably.
That's why he's well-behaved. The space was clean, cozy, and had everything we needed for a comfortable visit. Would absolutely stay again, and give Walter some more cuddles too. So,
I just went
I
back to go
escaped
look
the
at
ants.
the video.
oh yeah,
I want to see it.
I didn't realize how many there were. That is so many.
I was mind blown. I was like,
they're like piled up in one corner too. It's like just a cluster
yeah.
or something, and then the
They
rest
look
are
like
scattered.
flies.
Yeah, they do.
that's after I scraped them off the tub ledge there
But
and
I also
into the
I
tub.
forgot how wide the window sill was as well.
Yeah, so they're coming out from that whole gap. So apparently they're carpenter ants, and that gap underneath my windowsill, that being there has been bad because the moisture from the shower has damaged and probably rotted the wood inside there. And then the ants get attracted to that and then just make a home in there. So it is sealed up now, and the ants are dead.
What's carpenter ant mean? Does it just mean they?
It means they hide in wood, or they make their home in wood.
Oh yeah, those are fucking massive.
Yeah, and they don't eat the wood. They destroy the wood and make their home inside it.
Holy shit!
So, if you guys tuned in for a Jaguars podcast, we're about an hour. Oh my God, we're like almost an hour in, and we haven't talked Jags, but it's coming.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But next up is Jack.
38 minutes.
Oh, 38. Jack, how'd your week go?
I wrote a few things. One moment.
I can't remember his password.
I watched a TV show.
Is it receiver?
No.
Is it quarterback?
No.
Is it Hard Knocks?
No, it's not sports related.
That's crazy. Is fiction?
Yeah.
Is it based on something like real?
No.
Stranger Things.
No.
Breaking Bad.
No.
Is it new?
Yes.
Oh, the Osama bin. Oh no, that's a doc.
Is it drama?
No.
Oh, comedy.
Yes.
Tires.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. God,
What was it?
this show called Tires.
Tires.
Of all the shows that have ever been made, and you finally decide to watch a show, it's Tires.
I watched it all this weekend.
What is?
What book are you on for your book club?
What book? I forget the name, but it's about a cyclist from Italy in like World War II times.
Yikes!
It's
Who
not great
picked that
so
one?
far, but it's okay. It's picking up, I think.
How's Poppy War going for you?
I quit.
Oh.
Hey, that's going to be a what Book Talk calls a DNF. I think did not finish or something.
finish.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm 300 pages in, and I'm just I can't.
That's
not for
crazy.
me.
Just done.
Fantasy books, I guess, unless it's Harry Potter, just not for me. I can't stick around for you to
Same.
build the world, introduce me to all these characters that have weird names. And then after memorize like all their different powers, I can't do it. So I've pivoted. I'm now reading a book called Carrie, which is Stephen King's first book that he released. It's horror because I want to read. It's kind of short, and it's kind of like hoping to get me back into the groove of reading. And then I'm going to read another Stephen King book that I've been wanting to read.
Yeah, Andy restarted the book club channel in Discord, and they all got together to have this book club meeting. And
we've had 2 meetings so far. It's been successful, I'd say.
I'm in a rival book club.
I told him to hit me up when the topic becomes health or finance, so I don't read anything else.
Sounds like you might have to join Jack's book club because it sounds like they do kind of boring cyclists in Italy.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's nonfiction.
Oh.
Well,
It's kind of interesting.
What was Tires about?
Well, it's
Not that
by.
I'm going to watch it, but
It's like
For
I
the
wrote it down
listeners.
because I really enjoyed it, and it like actually made me laugh out loud consistently,
wow.
which feels rare for a TV show. I don't
Feels-
watch TV shows, so maybe it's not rare, but
I'd say
it is written and starred in by Shane Gillis,
Oh, that makes sense.
and it's about a tire shop or automotive shop in the Philadelphia area called Valley Forge Automotive, and it's just funny.
Oh, dude, is it real?
No,
Oh.
What made you want to watch it? Because of the Philly ties?
no, I like Shane Gillis. I watched the first season last year when it came out in June on my flight to Europe. It was only 6 episodes, so I watched.
Brag.
So I watched it in it filled like 2 hours of like the 7-hour flight, but then there was 12 episodes this season that I watched this weekend. It's very funny, so I recommend it. There's a bunch of comedians in it.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That all?
No, I wrote a question that popped into my head, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about. What 2 living people in the world would create the biggest podcast if they joined forces?
It's Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
And who?
Elon Musk. Or Donald Trump and anyone.
I would have said Donald Trump and President Xi.
I don't know who that is.
Or the North Korea
President
one.
of China.
Oh,
Or Kim Jong-un.
if it was Kim Jong-un and Trump, although there'd be a language barrier, so it'd be tough.
What came to mind for me was Trump and Swift.
And Taylor Swift? You just call her Swift?
Is
You
that
call her
wrong?
Swift.
I don't know. There's a running back named Swift.
I was talking about DeAndre Swift. You're right.
I'm glad we're all on the same page that Trump would definitely bring in the most.
I think Trump and Taylor Swift would.
What about
We-
Trump and Obama?
I think Swift would reach a broader demographic. There's some overlap with
President
Trump and
of China
Obama.
would bring in
Yeah.
international.
I think Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she brings in international.
You think our Swifties are listening to a podcast with Trump?
They would. They listen to any podcast
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is on. She doesn't do podcasts.
I mean, so yeah, you just picked the most famous people in the world, and I think
Well,
you
that's
did.
just the debate of who are the most famous people in the world.
Yeah, I think you got it.
All right, bad question. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
You didn't seem thrilled about it.
No, I love it. I had a different answer than you, but I think you won. Trump and
I won?
Trump and Taylor Swift. Sorry,
Wonder what episode 1 would be about.
the protests, the whatever it is happening in LA. Do you know what's happening?
You don't.
You lucky son of a bitch. How excited, Jack, are you about? Do you want to save this? Aaron Rodgers. That's like the biggest thing that happened to you this past week.
It is. It's very big. Pause. We could save it for like when we get to our NFL section.
Okay.
But personally, in my personal life, I guess it has consumed my personal life. So yeah, I'm excited. We'll just save it.
How much film have you watched?
I am 4 games in.
Of last year?
Yes.
front to back.
4 games. So like you're watching every snap.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
On the all 22.
That's what I mean,
Wow.
bro. Fuck, front to back.
Same thing I did for Russell Wilson last year.
Did you watch? Did you go a year before that and watch all of his snaps from the year prior?
No, but I'll do that after.
Okay.
That's a bigger project. I don't want to take.
I do
on
have
right
a
now.
question. Fuck the NFL segment. How does it feel to have like these veteran QBs come in and out and not have a young guy take over and lead the franchise for the rest of his career? I know it didn't work out with Kenny, but
Right.
eventually it's going to have to turn into that.
Well, I
Like-
haven't
like
had.
how the Vikings are doing.
I'd obviously prefer a young guy to have that hope. I've only really felt. I haven't felt like we've gone like the stopgap quarterback route yet until this year. Because like last offseason, we had 2. I was hopeful like Justin Fields would be like our
Yeah, you were all
young
on
guy,
him.
right?
That's crazy.
And then before that, obviously Kenny. So this is like the first year where we're obviously fully committing to like just like the older veteran QB for a year. But yeah, as I said, I'd prefer it to be a younger guy, but
Yeah. I mean, it'll come eventually.
right.
This is just, I feel like this is just fun in the meantime.
Exactly.
Because it could be some bum, but it's
Right.
Russ Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. It's not like it's Kirk Cousins, you know?
Because like ultimately, if we were going to go into the season with Mason Rudolph and Will Howard, like I'm much more excited to watch. Our quarterback room goes from 32nd in the league to now like 22nd,
Yeah.
like or 21st. Now after watching some film, I think it's a little better than that. But Aaron Rodgers is objectively more interesting to watch than Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
I'm realistic that the Steelers are not winning a Super Bowl without Rodgers, nor are we winning one with him. So
What?
I'm just gonna.
Is that what the film told you?
No,
That's what the age told him.
I'm actually.
40.
He's 41.
Shit.
Gonna turn 42 in December.
He does take those psychedelic drugs, though.
Yeah.
That might help.
He does.
He looks terrible though.
I don't think he looks that bad.
The content you're showing us, that boy look old.
He looks so old. Especially, I know it's hard to. It's unfair to compare to Brady, but like
Yeah.
Brady currently looks better than Aaron Rodgers did like 5 years
Like
ago.
you think the videos I'm sending you, like of him on the football field, looks old?
Oh,
or
no,
just
sorry.
Like
Just
how he
his-
looks,
just how
like
he
his
looks.
face. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, probably I could see that.
Both.
But to be fair, I have gray hair.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I think it doesn't really change any. Like we're gonna go 10-7.
Oh,
Best case scenario, we'll go
wow.
10-7. But worst case scenario, we're gonna go 9-8. So
that's
Yeah, it's like you keep doing this. How do you get a young guy to be quarterback?
I mean, that'll be a 2026 problem.
Yeah. But, I mean,
well.
maybe Will Howard's your guy.
Maybe if he wants a year under Rodgers. I mean, I've seen a lot. I've been consuming so much content of Steelers Rodgers talk on Twitter or
sure.
YouTube. Some people like are trying to draw parallels of late career resurgences like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, of these greats. Which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's in the realm of possibilities, but
Probably not.
it's like, yeah, probably
Your
not.
head's on straight. I like fans like you.
And it's easy to say now that he's my quarterback, but this image I had in my head of him last year, what I've watched of this first 4 games, it's not nearly as bad as what I watched out of 2023 Russell Wilson, like when he was in the Broncos, when I did that film study of him.
I heard Rodgers finished the last season pretty strong.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the good part yet. That's what I keep hearing, that his last like 6 to 8 games,
Cooked us.
he's he was like really gotten to his own, which I mean makes sense being over a year removed from his injury, that he would turn it on late.
That was tough.
Even the first 4 weeks, like it was not atrocious. I thought I took a couple of videos on my phone of like vintage Rodgers type throws. I mean, they're still in there. He's not who he once was. Like he's not the MVP, but he had 3,900 yards, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and like if he does that again this year, we might even have 11 wins. But
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have had atrocious quarterback play, and you still
Right.
So I like how your season is.
But again, I mean, I'm realistic. It's a 1 year thing. We're not going to win a Super Bowl. I don't even think we're going to win a playoff game. It's just going to be a 10. We're same thing every year. We're going to win 10 games, and we're going to be a 6 or 7 seed, and then lose in the first round, and then that'll
you're
be
a 10-point dog
But
in the
I'll
wild
be
card.
having fun watching us win 10 to 11 games this year, maybe, or 10 games. So, and also, I should stop talking about Aaron Rodgers. I can go on for a
We're
long time
both
about
living the same season over and over. You with your 10-7, us with our shit.
Oh, glad we saved that combo for later.
it. We can talk about it again later.
Okay. Next up is the Jags after my pee break.
No, it was
I was exaggerating.
230 guaranteed.
I obviously don't know the exact.
But still,
number.
like, obviously you can afford that.
What are you guys talking about?
That's
Deshaun Watson's
Watson.
wedding.
What happened?
He proposed with reportedly a $2.5 million ring.
To what?
$2.5 million ring.
Well, he did get a fat contract.
Right, he can afford $2.5 million, but
just
I mean
doesn't
that's
believe
still
a ring can
1%
be that
of
cost.
his contract.
I'm sure whatever you spent on a wedding ring, was 1% of your yearly salary.
No,
No? Poor girl.
I'm just saying, boy,
Actually, yeah.
diamonds are expensive. Real ones, even fake ones. Because you got to mine it. Got to clean
Mine it.
You do.
Oh, sorry.
Where do you think diamonds come
Where do they
from?
do that? Because I've never met anyone that mines.
You're not gonna.
Where are they living
They're
at?
fucking in Africa, buddy.
Africa.
they're doing what in Africa?
They're in Africa.
Nice.
Got me.
All right, Jags.
That's where they make the materials for our iPhone.
Phone.
They mine
Thank
them in
you guys.
Africa.
You guys
Cobalt.
made the new iOS. Appreciate it.
You guys.
No, not you. Although it could be you.
I don't know what you mean there. Type shit.
You slip up one more time. Buh. Just kidding.
Go
I
ahead.
might take that out. All right, Jaguars.
We ain't got no black listeners. I'm kidding.
We got a lot. Name them.
Flamingo.
There you go. All right.
Diffie.
One.
Jags talk. Jags talk. Real type shit. I had a nightmare last night.
Nope.
It was crazy.
Crazier than the ant story?
No. We could not move the ball on offense.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like real life last year.
Yeah,
and the year before that.
Yes. Agree.
That boy living reality in his dreams.
But yeah, talk about those type of dreams that you like feel that are really real. This one felt so real. But it was like I was watching and Liam Cohen was there and I was like, are you kidding me? We like have this new offensive system. Liam Cohen's here to fix Trevor, and we have Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr. second year, and we still can't move the ball. So yeah, that was awful. That was such a bad dream.
Sounds like you're a little traumatized before September.
Definitely. So they did get some offensive work in today, Wednesday. Mandatory minicamp open up to the public. It
Wasn't
started.
able to make it,
You weren't.
unfortunately.
Would have liked for you to go and been our reporter for Dunn and Drew.
Yeah, would have been great.
Someone who did go, Jags mega fan.
Yes.
Bro, he kills me oh my
Can we get him
god.
on the pod?
He's a great guy.
Yes, he would. I don't know where he lives, but
He's so
Probably
nice.
Jacksonville.
he probably lives around here. Probably lives.
As close to
close
stadium as you
as-
can get.
He's like one of those people that's like just super nice in person, but you just want to punch your phone when you watch
Yeah.
their content online.
So if you're not familiar with Jags mega fan,
If you're watching Jags mega fan,
maybe he
no beef.
He either doesn't consume
Just being
any
real.
online content because I just can't see him sitting there watching videos. But
Why not?
if he does, then he consumes every piece of Jags content.
Like, what's his following? Do you know?
On Twitter, that's
Wait,
where he mostly
Yeah, his main
posts.
numbers or
numbers.
Like,
You know, 10,000 lower, 5.
I mean, I could,
I'm honestly not sure. It might be 5K.
I'm just trying to get a gauge of.
He's known though in the community.
Yeah. Okay.
so every time there's like 1.9.
Oh,
He has more than me. Oh,
Well,
never
follow
mind.
Jags Mega Fan if you're listening.
So
Get his numbers up.
before every game, he'll do like a. I sent it to you guys. He'll do like a chant where he's like,
Say Duval?
he does Duval in every single video. He'll like rally. It's a hype video.
He'll do it mid speech and after. He'll say it multiple times.
He's like, "Come on, Duval.
It's
You know
like
we got
Tourette's, so you just say just randomly say
honestly,
Duval.
it is.
we got the offense. We got the defense. We're gonna kick them in the ass." And it's like before every game, we could be playing anyone. He'll say that we'll get our ass kicked, and he'll make a video afterward. But it's just like
guy rules.
He is so blinded
At the
by
stadium.
reality.
By what?
By reality. Like he does not see
Blind to reality.
Blind to reality.
Jags mega fan.
Blinded by the
His name is
Jags
perfect.
teal.
He is Jags mega fan. He's wearing the tealist goggles. He's drinking the tealist Kool-Aid.
And I never thought he would break character until he did last year.
Oh.
It was I
right.
forget what point in the season it was, but we were terrible obviously, and there was no hope for anything good happening for the rest of the season. And he made a video, a sad type video. I don't remember what the details of it were. You'd have to scroll back to find it. But when I watched it, I'm like, wow.
We lost him.
I've never seen this side of this man before. Because even when we're ass, this man is going to show up to Nissan Stadium with his Jags flag, making a hype video, yelling Duval.
You know what?
Did he travel to all the games or some at least?
Some of
I
them.
gotta play a video. I got to. All right, here we go.
From this morning.
This is from. He didn't make a video this morning. This is from May 10th, which is
May.
rookie. This is, mind you, this is rookie minicamp day 2.
Is that open to the public?
I don't know. It might not have been. It would not be weird or different of him to show up to something not open to the public,
He found a way.
just to like get in the atmosphere of what's going on. So
I respect this a lot.
here we go.
I like this.
Hold on. Ready? So he does this every video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys of all ages.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jaguar fans of all ages, it's time! Get down here for camp. It's raining a little bit, but rain, sleet, or snow, we're coming out to support our team. Duval, get down here!
So my question was,
kidding me?
would that be Jack if he lived in Pitt? not like making content because you're not a content creator, but just showing up to rookie minicamp, mandatory minicamp, and just being there at 6 in the morning in line.
Well,
And his wall, what's also funny is his wall at home. He's a jersey collector, and if you see his wall, it's so sad. It's like the most
Every player ever.
It's the most bum Jags players of all time.
AJ Can.
Just because we don't have a good options of
Right.
jerseys
He's
to
got
buy.
he's got like
look at
every
this.
player ever.
I mean, Calais Campbell's good. Malik Jackson, what, for 1 year? Evan Ingram.
put some respect on these
Blake
guys.
Bortles.
That's not Evan Ingram. That's an old jersey.
no, he's got
Alan Hearns?
That might be
17?
that might be DJ Chark.
Oh, Chark, yeah.
He gets them all though.
Yeah, hey, respect to you, Jags mega fan. I'm
I
not
respect
shitting on
this
you.
guy
Like,
a lot.
I used to be. I mean, I wasn't this much, but like in 2009, 2010, I was
You were a closeted Jags mega fan?
teal goggles all the way. So anyway, back to my point.
What was your point?
He
I remember this.
oh yeah, so he tweeted this morning.
Yeah, I saw it. Before you sent it, I saw it.
He said, "This is at 5:57 a.m. It's a selfie at the Jags Stadium." He said, "I couldn't sleep, so I came to camp super early today." Like he can't sleep because of mandatory minicamp. This man is obsessed.
Bro, my alarm went off at 7 this morning, and I thought that was early. He's there at 5:57.
Wearing his sunglasses before the sun comes up. So excited to see the whole team together. Get down here and support your team. Remember,
Like he's working for the
I know.
salesman for the Jags, trying to get you to come out.
So I tweeted him 10 hours ago. Still no response. What's your record prediction this season, mega fan?
Mega fan.
What? What's his actual name? Do you know?
Jags mega fan.
David.
It's David.
Yeah.
Is it really?
David mega fan.
I don't want to know that.
Why?
I don't know. It kind of
Name
kills the
after
aura.
David Garrard.
Yeah, he probably named him. He probably changed his name.
Takes away from the aura. It's David. We
yeah, I don't
doxing
like
him.
that.
I won't leave his
You're-
last name though.
You're a Jags
Do you know
mega
his last
fan,
name?
man.
Yeah.
Well,
I've interacted with him many times. He's not just some stranger on the internet to me. I talked to him.
Is he your best
when I see him in
friend?
person. But it'd be funny if he like actually talked like that in conversations. But he doesn't. He
What's
talks
up,
normal.
Eric of all ages?
What's up, Eric? Are you ready to? It's like, relax, David. Just wanted to say hi. But yeah, for training camp last season, I went there early because I was interviewing fans. So he was obviously in line first. So we were chatting last season. But you will not catch me in line at training camp at 4th in line, 7 in the morning again. That was just something I was testing out.
You will catch Jags Mega Fan first in line. If you beat Jags Mega Fan in line, wow, that's special.
Let's do it.
How early can you wake up? You gotta get
I'd
down
do
there.
it.
Gotta get
story.
down. You'll probably beat them to the Steelers Jags preseason game.
You think you're getting there early, and then you see him standing there when you're pulling in the parking lot.
What's up, Jack? Welcome to the Jags mini.
But he is there first every time. Every
Respect.
training camp, too. He'll be at every single one, first in line. He's going to post a selfie every single training camp, every
Wow.
morning in line, saying day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. That's what he does.
The Jags got to win Super Bowl for this guy.
Can you? Someone said somewhere in our group chat. Someone said if the Jags, or no, you did.
I said it.
You said if
Yeah.
the Jags win the Super Bowl, this guy would probably die. or
Yeah,
something.
like his heart. If he can't sleep because of minicamp, if the Jags go the morning of the Super Bowl, like he will die. Like
will.
his heart has to explode. Like will probably explode.
Like, I'm afraid my heart would explode if we made the Super Bowl. I can't imagine this guy's.
I look forward to that if we ever get it, because I would like to see the video of his voice cracking from screaming so much because we're making a run in the playoffs. What's up, JP?
Yeah, I want to go back and watch his vids.
Right? You can't get more excited than he is.
You can't. You really can't.
Like he's at the max. 10
And
out of 10.
and it's not an act.
No.
I love
it's
this guy.
all
I genuinely
real.
love this guy.
That's why he blows my mind, because like I could never put that energy out for a team that's this consistently ass.
Yeah. I can't believe he's still doing this.
But, firing Balky flipped a lot of chemicals in people's brains.
He would still be doing this with Balky.
I don't think so.
100%.
I saw him down bad last
Really?
season. Yeah.
I gotta find that video then.
You'll have to
You
scroll.
gotta scroll so
But-
many.
No, he doesn't post a lot.
Oh,
Oh really? I guess
go to
during the
his
off
media?
season.
Around when did you say he posted this?
I don't know. It was sometime mid-season.
Oh, mid-season?
I forget do you remember the
I'm already at November, so.
do you remember the year that he was posting in front of the dumpster at Nissan
Oh,
Stadium?
God. He's deleted tweets. Anything before 2024, like November, he's deleted.
It might have been because he was
Is he ashamed?
He was bullied by Titans fans.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, he did one of his signature videos in front of a dumpster at Nissan Stadium.
Look at those eyes. He's a great guy.
And he got me into the press box at the Jags game in New
Really?
York. Yeah.
What?
So random. Like, I don't know where he's getting these connections, but
Oh, God.
Who was that?
He made Trevor say Duval.
How did you meet him?
He's a Jags mega fan,
I'm
bro.
saying he's got plugs somewhere somehow.
Pause.
For his butt.
Can we get him on the pod?
Yeah.
I actually want.
Do you want one more video? This is
Yeah,
from.
I want all of them.
This is rookie minicamp.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jaguar fans of all ages, today's the day. Rookie minicamp. Head on down to the stadium. The gates open up at 12. Camp starts at 1:25. Come out, support your rookies. Duval, let's go.
The Duval is always with the hand on the
to make it
mouth.
louder?
Of course. Yeah, we love Jags mega fan.
If
We'll have
you're
him
if
on
you're
pod.
listening, mega fan, get on the pod.
If you are
reach
listening,
out.
I'd be shocked. If I've learned that we have a listener in Jags mega fan, that would mean something to me.
I think he would come on the pod in a heartbeat.
Literally, he would be here in a heartbeat.
It's a pretty fast heartbeat.
It's a 100 beats per minute.
My goal,
Heartbeat.
if we host a playoff game, get him,
Which
and
we
Andy
will
in a
this
video.
year.
Him,
In a video?
Yeah.
you both yelling out Duval.
Yeah. Big time.
Come on, would you do Duval with him?
If we made the playoffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I'm here with Andrew Willis of the Dunn and Drew podcast, and we are hosting.
And he wants to lead a Duval.
If we make the
And I want
playoffs.
no one to say it back.
If we make the
At the
playoffs.
same time. Duval.
If we make the playoffs, I promise I will do that with him.
Wow.
Wow.
But we have to go into the playoffs like strong, not like limping in.
Not like the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn.
Can't be like 14-point
I'm gonna hold you
dogs.
to it.
Yeah. Let's make a video with him. I
Us?
don't know where. Or I'll
was
do it.
pitching you.
I'll do it. I promise.
The time's gonna
Which
come.
means I'm going to do it because we are making the playoffs. We're going 13-4, and we're going to roll into
That would
hosting.
be a strong entrance.
And I believe we will be hosting the Chargers again. Something tells me.
Host the Steelers? What if? Imagine.
Our first game of the season is our first game,
First preseason. Yeah, preseason.
and our last game.
And your last game?
here.
Oh, okay. Good catch.
So yes, mandatory minicamp is going on this week, and had a big scare today.
Oh,
I
right.
texted the group chat after this happened. Brian Thomas Jr. went down after a collision with Tyson Campbell going for a ball. He was okay at the end of the day, but God, like when that happened, I immediately went to, well, Travis Hunter, De'Ami Brown, Parker Washington. I guess that's our crew. So I was like totally like already accepting that he wasn't going to be there, and like the season was over. But thank goodness he got back up and it was fine. I feel like this is good because how often do you get hurt? You don't get so many scares a season. I feel
do.
like
You
so.
can.
Let's glad that this got out of the way now because I feel like this won't be a problem.
That's not true.
Sure. Sure. That's a positive way to look at it.
Like, there's no bearing on it if it could happen again. It's probably more likely to happen again.
All right.
Yeah. It's
Statistically speaking, if you get injured, you're more likely to get injured again.
it's a gruesome sport. And if we lost BTJ, that'd be tough.
No, there's no recovering from that. That's
I can't watch. I put myself through Mac Jones last season. Just cause.
He's
you
still
know?
on the team.
No.
Come on.
Who is the backup
casual?
then?
Nick Mullins.
Fun.
Do you know where Mac Jones went?
And we have some.
I don't know.
Some. I
Back
think
to
we
New
drafted
England?
one.
No, I think he went the Niners.
But yeah, like one injury cooks his team again. So
Niners.
it's, let's not talk about injuries because they're inevitable and teams have to work through them. And we'll not think about that
You
right
going to make
now.
your injury list this year?
I haven't done that in a while.
I fear you say not talk about injuries, but I fear that's all I have written down here. last pod, I went off about CJ Stroud having shoulder soreness or something, and I was like gloating. Right?
Yeah.
I was gloating, and that is definitely coming back to bite me because now all that, not all that Twitter can talk about, but my timeline, all I'm seeing is Trevor Lawrence is in a arm sleeve, which Cohen said because he's having mild soreness. So but he did this apparently like last year or during another camp. I don't know. Apparently he wears a sleeve often, but it's just a storyline that just so happened to take off this camp. Apparently he's fine, but the fact that this became a thing is because I gloated
Jinxed
about
us.
C.J. Stroud. Oh, C.J. Stroud, by the way, is throwing in their mandatory minicamp.
What if Trevor has a lingering shoulder problem that won't be fixed?
Do you think the Texans game when they're here? Do you think there will be?
Week 3,
Do you think anything will happen to Aziz?
Aziz
What do you mean by that?
from the players.
do you think there'll be any the players like? I don't know.
I don't
Any
think-
like Trevor talking smack or
Not
the players?
him. I could see some players going up to him pregame. A little
pregame.
little pregame
Fuck
scuffle.
yes. Oh my god.
It's like not a scuffle, it's like a shouting match type thing.
Yeah, like
A lot of hold me
especially
backs.
if we're a lot of hold me backs, especially if we're 2-0.
There's no dog in this team. I think who's going to do that on
Whoa.
our team?
He might
Gladstone.
Actually, Gladstone has the most dog in him
It would be
in this
Gladstone.
franchise. Him and Baselli.
Who would it be?
Who would?
Well, who was on the
pregame-
who did it last? Like on the field?
It was.
Didn't someone?
Yeah,
or
it was,
someone on the offense.
It was offensive lineman,
Yeah.
Sheriff, but he's not on the team. Evan Ingram, not on the team.
Not on the team. Lost only dogs.
I think Jerrion Jones said some things, but I don't see him. He's on defense. I don't see him coming out and shouting with Aziz.
I don't think it's
Wingard.
gonna carry over.
I hope. I mean, the fans will be the best shot. Someone
Yeah.
jumping over the barricade.
The fans are gonna have to ignite it.
But like, it's so harder. It's easy in basketball. Oh wow, nice block. As we're watching the finals, it's
But
easier in basketball to boo a specific player, but in football, unless they get a tackle, if he gets a tackle, maybe in the first like drive or so,
Or if he does
fans will
another
boo.
like crazy hit.
Oh my god.
I feel like he would ignite something before our players do. Just
If he-
because it will be his first time back. It'll be early in the season. It could have I mean, it will have implications, but I mean, if we're both
Cat.
2-0 or so,
Carl,
No.
Carl, TV.
if we both go into that game 2-0, it could be a little heated. But I just
Oh, that would be so sick.
I don't see our players starting anything.
Who's our second game?
Bengals at Bengals?
Are you going?
Probably. I'll probably go like Saturday, Sunday, or just Sunday. I'm not going to make a weekend out of it. And if we lose to the Panthers, you ain't seeing me in Cincy.
So you're waiting till like after the Panthers week 1 to buy your Cincy
Well,
tickets.
I'm gonna book it when prices are fair because I'm not gonna wait till the week before because I'll be paying top dollar for a flight.
Oh my
But
God.
I will cancel that shit with the swiftness if they come out here and lose to Bryce fucking Young.
Yeah.
I really hope they win.
Thanks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Great take.
Because I keep saying this. I know we went through the schedule and the second half of the season's easier on paper,
On paper.
but that first half is fucking
A gauntlet.
stupid. It's like at Bengals is not easy.
No.
I've watched
No, it's terrible.
2 games in the Cincy Stadium, and one we lost. The other one was when the Bengals were tanking, and Gardner Minshew won.
I have great hope for our defensive line this year. I think what we're doing, racking up like the number 3 pass rushers is great, and Mason Smith like looks the part, and Armstead playing defensive tackle like that gives me hope, and Campanile, he gives me hope as well. But if you don't rush Burrow, we're fucking
Yeah.
cooked.
Bengals, Texans, Niners, Chiefs
That's tough.
to start the year. It's tough.
If there's one game, name them again.
Bengals, Texans, Niners, Chiefs.
If you could only win one of those, which one do you want to win the most?
Tight Texans.
Texans. It's gotta be Texans.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Okay, if you take the Texans out, because that's
Chiefs.
division to Chiefs. Yeah,
Also because it's
I
Monday
wanna-
night.
I want to be the Chiefs so bad.
On Monday night, that'd be great. It'd be such good content.
That's the only game that I can go to. Which unfortunately
I,
that'd be the most expensive.
I
But
have a plug. There's a bartender.
city?
No.
My plug is Jacksonville.
There's a bartender that works at the Jumbo Shrimp Games who I got in a conversation with. Bless you.
Thank
And
you.
she said she bartends at the Bud Light Friend Zone. So I got her number and said if anybody ever sells their tickets down there, because she said sometimes they sell their tickets for like way less than what they're worth, then text me because I want to be down there. So sometimes she said they sell them for like $100, and $100 in the Bud Light Friend Zone is fucking steal.
Wait. Bud Light Friend Zone?
Yeah.
did you not?
I thought it said Bud
Not
Bud Zone.
the Friend Zone.
Oh
where we
my
watched
God.
The Chargers
Yeah.
game. So
Please, any game I'll go to
Yeah.
for $100 there.
I'm gonna text her. I should set a reminder, because you can do send later text on iPhone in August. Because she never replied back when I sent my name, but I'll get in her ear again. Because if somebody's selling $100 ticket to the Monday night game for the Friend Zone,
Are you kidding me?
I'm in there.
Oh,
There's always empty seats there.
I know. So
We have to find someone that does some kind of company that buys those tickets again.
I should see if the guy who
I thought he was done. Is he still doing it?
Not sure. I need to find out.
What was he?
He worked for Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously.
How many times have we sat there? That's like the seats in the end zone, like on the ground behind the goalpost. That's where we were in the Chargers-Jags game.
We've been there
Best game of the Jaguars history.
2 or 3?
I think 3.
Chiefs-Titans when they gave us our jerseys.
Who Titans?
I mean, Jags-Titans. Chiefs on my mind, boy.
They got you spooked.
Jags-Titans for the Thursday night game.
Oh, yeah,
when
Chargers.
Minshew was playing.
Playoff
Chargers
game.
playoff game. And I feel like there was
Has to be one more.
It's on video somewhere. Not the Bills tailgate. You got kicked out, and I was on my ass. I need a tailgate like that again.
Demon Dunn.
Yeah. Ain't seen him in a while. Jags bring it out of me.
God, I can't wait for
They
this
haven't
season.
been dogs in a while.
I was not excited for last season.
Of course.
Clearly.
Who was?
This is the first season.
Jags mega fan wasn't even hyped for last season.
This is the first season I've been excited since. I mean, you don't have to go that far back, but since the season after the playoff.
But I feel like this season has the potential to have how we felt when we went to New Orleans and Pitt back to back.
Yeah.
But early in the year, like, because we have the Texans game here, we have our retreat, and then we come back here and have the Chiefs. That's the potential for a insane 3-week stretch of blacking out.
You just got to win.
Yeah, just need wins to go along with that. Texans dub, retreat, beat the Chiefs Monday night. That's a hell of a start to the season. And
What do you guys play
it's a
that? Oh,
fantasy.
Niners.
God, the atmosphere for that Monday Night Football game versus the Chiefs is.
Yeah, I got to
Liver in
that.
shambles for those 3 weeks.
If we have any sort of. If we're above 500 or at 500, that Monday night game is going to be insane.
Yes, Panthers,
Especially with Taylor
Bengals,
Swift in the audience.
Texans, Niners. Here we are again. 2-2. Give me 2-2. Not 0-4. Same shit as last year. Harder teams though this year.
Yeah.
Last year was fucking Dolphins, Browns.
That's crazy. We went 0-2 to
I
start.
forgot the other two. Forgot the
Did you play
next
the
two.
oh
Should've-
Dolphins week 1? I just remembered.
Should have beaten easily both of those teams.
Yeah, that was on ETN.
Fumble away the first game, and then you come home and say Trevor Bank, and then you lose to the
Oh,
Browns.
Trevor Bank.
Oh
I think
right.
they lost on a sack out of the end zone.
They lost on a lot of things that game.
Trevor like fumbled out of the end zone or some shit.
Jack, dissect this
Oh,
quote.
lastly, the Bills game Monday night. That was what sent us to 0-3.
The DeMar Hamlin.
That was the
pick.
third game.
Yeah,
We were that ass that quick.
yeah.
What was it like? They put up 40 something.
47 to 10. But oh my god, that's
So
when
embarrassing.
shout out Gooch. He made a terrific meme after that game with Trump, where it said they're eating the cats.
Oh,
And it was the
Jack.
score of the Bills Jags game. Went viral on Twitter.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Nice. Jack, dissect this quote from Liam Cohen today. I think he
Okay.
was brutally honest. He said he's asked about Anton Harrison, our right tackle. He said he's strong, he's got footwork, blah blah blah. When Anton wants to go, he can go. That's pretty telling, isn't
Well,
it?
what'd you say before that? You said
He's
you
like he's
paraphrased.
got all the physical traits. When he wants to go, he can go.
It really depends on his tone.
When Anton wants to go, he can go. That's how it was.
Was that his tone?
Pretty much.
You know, he's upbeat, bubbly coach.
I mean, we could
Probably
read into
drinking
it as much as we
Gatorade.
want. That could be a little telling of
I think it's a shot.
his
I think he's saying he's good. He just doesn't.
He's not giving effort
right.
now. He's still in off-season mode. He's a little bitch. That's what I hear. I want
Yeah,
to
it could potentially be bad.
hear Baselli's takes on the O-line.
True.
He's got to have some sort of. He's
Here
got to
it
be in
is.
Cohen's ear about the
Obviously,
O-line.
the footwork, the athleticism, the ability to pass pro on an edge. And when Anton wants to go, he can go. and just consistently doing it on a day in, day out basis. Smart. He understands the why of what we're trying to get accomplished, but as much as continue to rise going into year 3, and as a first-round pick to take a huge step this year and be a lockdown tackle for us.
You know what that sounds
How's
like?
that sound?
I think that sounds better than what it looks on paper. Like, I think that was more positive.
Okay.
It sounds like he's hopeful that a bulky pick can be good. And he doesn't want to take too much blame if he's ass. Because they literally got rid of everybody.
I think there's like 40-something new players.
Yeah. They hated the entire receiving core that we had. With
Even
everything
Brian
going.
Thomas.
Except him, obviously. But we know this new regime doesn't like Balky's picks. They've been getting rid of them, so.
It's true.
And Anton was that first-round pick that one year. And they're kind of stuck with him because we weren't going to take tackle round 1 with the options that we had.
Right.
So we took guard. Isn't Wyatt? He's a guard, right? Wyatt Milam from West Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. But
I believe so.
get another Bev.
Yeah, you're scheming something.
Oh, I was looking at the beer.
Well,
You have some more takes?
I DM'd Josh Hines Allen to come on the pod
that didn't go well.
before. It's not over yet. Before training camp starts, because once training camp starts, you're not getting a hold of these guys. So I sent it to him because Josh Hines Allen. He replies to me sometimes, and he opened my message, but he hasn't replied yet. But
Yeah.
I did see a post that he made where he was
He's
enjoying.
subtweeting you?
No. He was enjoying family time.
Oh, so that's what he's doing.
So he posted himself in like a tropical location, enjoying time
okay.
with his
That
family.
makes sense.
So maybe he's just like trying to find a gap between
He'll get back to Dunn and Drew
now
when
and
he's
July. He's got about like 3 or 4 weeks, but we'll see. Might have Josh right here talking Jags football.
Make room.
Might need a little more space, but
Move.
we're waiting for him to come on the pod. But if we can't get Josh, we'll get David.
David? Oh,
Mega fan.
Mega fan.
I low-key want Mega fan over Josh.
Over
Allen.
Josh Allen. That's crazy.
You just want to do a video with him.
Kinda.
I won't do Duval if he's here preseason. We have to make the playoffs.
Another thing I have about Travis Hunter, because obviously we got to bring him up every podcast, is I kind of like him better on D.
Yeah, his aura.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stole your take. I saw it.
Oh, you did? You might have wrote it first.
I do like him on D. He does have that swag. And on defense, you can have more swagger.
Yeah,
And
but I know we need him as like a gadget on offense.
I'm
but
so curious how often he's going to play defense.
honestly, I hope he plays D more.
An offense?
Need him on offense, though.
I know.
I think our offense is completely different with him on.
I think BTJ can handle it all.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, it's
just it's like JJ, boy, like Jamar, man. We got him. We got one. It's like Malik Neighbors or better.
yeah, but the offense is those offenses that you named.
better than DJ Metcalf though.
DJ Metcalf.
DK.
The
Mango cart hitting, boy.
Those offenses that you named are so much more explosive when you have a Jordan Addison with Jefferson, when you have a T. Higgins with.
We have
With
Parker
Jamar.
Washington, bro.
And then you said like Malik Neighbors. That offense stinks.
He doesn't though.
Yeah, but that offense is terrible.
Yes, but he doesn't stink.
Yeah, but
BTJ will work.
my point is you need both.
You need both, yes, and we have both. We don't. Parker Washington. I think you sleep on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Diami.
Diami Brown
See, thank you.
than Parker Washington.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take that.
You will.
We got one. I will.
Take it. Take it, Eric.
None of this matters though if we lose to the Panthers. I'm telling you guys.
No, I
Curtains.
agree.
I'm closing the curtains.
It will
Deleting
be
all the accounts.
That will be crazy. Thank you.
Logging out for good
For good.
if the Panthers beat us. Yes.
Even your Facebook,
Not my personal.
Okay.
'Cause I don't just talk about Jags on there.
your Jacksonville content will be more yoga, less Jags.
More parks, less football.
Oh my God, it's 9:00 already. Jack,
Type shit.
Yeah,
you have some Jags trivia for us to see if we're fake or real?
I do.
Oh, fuck.
I'm excited about this.
How many questions?
10.
All right. Best out of. How does that work?
Just first one out of you two to answer.
Oh, we're just shouting it out?
He's going to cook
I don't
me.
know.
So here's some Jags trivia. Are you a real Jags fan or not?
Now,
Hosted by
Especially
Jack.
if you got 2010. Oh, he's eating.
Yeah.
this is niche Jags trivia.
Oh boy. All right. I'm
Tailored
excited.
specifically for this podcast.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Eric Hallett.
No.
It's a good one.
We're going to take a walk down memory lane of the history of the Jags versus the Steelers.
Huh.
Okay.
The only team to beat the Steelers twice in Pittsburgh in one season, the Jags, and they've done it twice.
Do you know the all-time record between? This is not one of the questions, but do you know the all-time record between the two?
It's near 500.
It is 500.
Wow. Was it 6-6?
13-13.
Oh, a lot of games.
Nice.
26 games.
All right.
Good math.
So
Quick.
I'm going in chronological order here of the past 10 Steelers versus Jags games.
Okay.
Starting with the most recent. So theoretically, it should get harder as we go.
Jack, come on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You'll hear it when you listen back.
All right.
He heard it.
Number one. In the Steelers and Jaguars October 2023 matchup in Acrisure
We
Stadium,
were there.
which running
take me back.
Which running back scored the only
Travis
touchdown
Etienne.
for the Jaguars? A 56-yard catch and run.
That was a good day.
We were there. Travis Etienne. Jaguars win 20-10.
I hate games like that though. Low scoring and just got to
Shut
grind it out.
up.
Low
That-
scoring grind out
That's
games.
every single Steelers game.
I mean,
know, I
that
hate 'em.
game got scary, but
Yeah, I know. Don't you like
Yeah.
touchdowns? I do.
Yeah.
Flew to fucking Pittsburgh to watch them score.
bro,
Not-
that whole day was fucking magic.
Not
Well, the
struggle
whole day,
against
but-
Mason Rudolph.
It was Mitch Trubisky.
Tomato.
Kenny got hurt after at the end of the first half, and that should have been roughing the passer, but they didn't call it.
Jack's still not happy with that game.
It injured his rib.
We were getting jawed on the
Oh god, yeah, that was scared me.
stairwells.
I thought there was gonna be a
after that.
fight. You guys are rude.
Probably
Not good-
deserved it.
they were
So,
hosts.
they were so mad.
We didn't do anything. They were just pissed that we were winning.
All right, second question. In a losing effort of 27-3 in November 2020 in TIAA Bank Field, which former Oregon State quarterback was the Jaguars' leading passer that game,
Jake
going
Luton.
16
Good
for
shit,
37
bro.
on 151 yards? Correct. Jake Luton. Steelers win 27-3.
Damn, killed us.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback for the Steelers that game?
Ben, 2020. That's the year we started 11-0 and then collapsed.
Oh, right.
All right. In November 2018, again in a losing effort against the Steelers, which Jaguars defensive
This
player?
was going to be a primetime game, but then it got flexed out.
Okay. Which Jaguars defensive player led the team in tackles with 8 and also picked off Big Ben twice?
In that game?
2018. This was like peak Dunn and Drew. We played you the year before that too, didn't we?
Yeah, that was
We'll
a
get there.
playoff game. This is a
2018. Aaron Colvin.
no, this is a linebacker, right?
It's not a defensive player.
Oh, defensive player.
Led the team in tackles with 8 and also picked off Big Ben twice.
Damn.
2018.
Twice in that game?
Yeah, my season tickets.
Uh,
Who was home?
was it AJ
It was-
Bouye?
It was here. It was Jacksonville. It was not Boye.
And it wasn't
Were we
Ramsey.
there?
It was Ramsey.
It was Ramsey.
Oh.
Pitt twice in that game? What was the score of that game?
Steelers win 20-16.
Damn.
Big Ben leads a comeback at the
Another
end.
grind.
Damn.
I remember watching that in my freshman room dorm. It was awesome.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember those picks.
All right. Question
through a lot.
4. Andy's up 2-1. In the divisional
He
round.
asked.
What?
His answer was a question like Jeopardy. It wasn't Jalen Ramsey,
Is it
was it?
Ramsey? Who is Jalen
Should we not
Ramsey?
count it then?
I ain't count it.
Count
All right,
that
fine.
I ain't
shit.
tripping off that shit. Type shit.
2-1.
I'm cooking you.
The further we get, the less I'm going to know. So I got to get up soon.
In the divisional round playoff game in January 2018 in Heinz Field, which running back led the team in receiving with 3 catches for 57 yards?
TJ Yeldon.
It was T.J. Yeldon.
Shit.
Jaguars win 45-42.
What a crazy score.
I watched that in a New York City bar.
What a
It was
game.
great.
I watched that in section 506.
Tell him, Jack.
Why was I in New York? Why was I in New York?
Probably a shoot model.
I don't think so.
Big and
Question
tall.
5. Andy's up 3-1.
I know. Fuck.
In an October 2017 victory
where were we at?
Peak.
Giuseppe's?
This-
in Heinz
Peak.
Field.
Yeah, I was waiting for this game because I remember us watching one at Giuseppe's with J.C. Milton.
And Young Long. And Zane.
Yeah. All the people who don't care about the NFL.
Which inside linebacker had a 28-yard interception return touchdown in the third quarter?
Oh, it's Jack.
Telvin Smith.
So it was us.
Telvin Smith.
He knows too much ball, I fear.
You
Anything.
didn't know Jake Luton, though.
He inside linebacker.
That's because you named it college.
Why did you just say linebacker?
Was I?
Because I think he's an outside linebacker.
I disagree.
I need to see-
We were 4-3.
Should we check the tape?
I need to see Telvin's
We were
updated
4-3.
Mugshot.
It's gonna come. That poor guy.
He did Giles
gonna
Corn,
win
I
it.
think.
Oof.
Sorry, can I say that on YouTube?
What are you doing
CP?
here? Paul Leslie was our inside linebacker.
Position inside linebacker.
Maybe because it took its last maybe stint on the Jags when they were 3-4, but we were 4-3 that year.
I thought that was Robert Saleh out there. He looks like it.
Where?
A bald dude. Jack bald dude.
Robert Saleh. Who's that?
Question 6. Andy's up 4-1.
Yeah, pre-2017.
I feel like I'm
Good
gonna-
one.
So this is all Steelers Jags trivia, the whole thing. Okay,
You don't like that?
that's fine.
It has nothing to do with the Steelers.
I feel like you had to self-serve
It's all
here.
Jags
It has nothing to
answers.
do with the Steelers.
Right.
I'm just referencing each game. In an October 2014 matchup versus Steelers in Everbank Field,
No, I was making
which
skits.
second-round rookie from Penn State led the team in
Come on.
receiving
You have this.
with 5 catches for 51 yards?
You gonna let me have that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I get Allen Robinson, please?
Yes, you can. 4-2.
I'm only gonna get the questions with colleges in them.
All right, question 7.
Not that I watched that game.
In an October
You were
2011
black
loss
to
in
FAU.
Heinz Field,
Damn, just graduated high
who
school.
was the Jaguars' primary punt returner? This
2011.
player went on to play 50 games for the Jaguars from 2011 to 14. Had 176 receptions, over 2,300 yards, and 12 touchdowns.
I have a couple guesses.
He's a short guy.
I don't think
I was waiting for something. Go ahead.
I have a couple guesses. Rashad Jennings,
No.
Deji Kareem.
No.
Wow. Eric.
Eric Dunn.
No.
2011. Is that
He played for.
Jamal Agnew?
Oh. No.
It's too early.
Is it 2011?
He played on our team 2011, 2014.
I want to give Eric credit.
You said punt returner?
He was the team's primary punt returner in that game, yeah.
What do you mean credit?
I want to give Eric credit for this.
What do you mean?
For the first thing he said.
Because he's short? That's the first thing I said.
Was MJD wasn't our punt return. Oh, Mike Thomas?
He was 6'1".
Mike Thomas. Oh, that one. Damn.
God, you make me want to Google.
Can I give Eric credit?
What does that mean?
What is...
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. I want a hint before you tell me.
Cecil Shorts is correct.
Oh, our punt return. Yeah, I would have not got that. Good one.
4-3. This is getting close. All right.
Don't let me
question
come back
8.
in the 2000s, boy.
On Sunday Night Football in Everbank Stadium
2008.
in October 2008
Give Andy the point.
fucking
He
nice.
had a puppet
versus
video.
the Steelers,
Puppet vid.
which third-year tight end
This was
and
like
current
6-3, wasn't it?
No. Which third-year tight end and current NFL free agent caught David Gerard's only touchdown pass
Mercedes
of the
Lewis.
night? I think Eric got in
Damn.
first. Pause.
All right.
Tight shit.
Go for it.
Tight shit up.
4-4.
Just tie it up, cuz.
Steelers win 26-21.
You said
Oh,
that.
wow.
And we later win the Super Bowl that season. All right, it's question 9. In a wild card matchup versus the Steelers in January of 2008, which
Machine Mathis.
correct.
Bro.
Which Jaguars defensive back had 2
Pick
interceptions,
six.
returning one of them for a 64-yard touchdown?
He's from our town, Daytona.
Okay.
He went to Bethune-Cookman.
Huh?
He went to Bethune-Cookman.
I don't know what you're saying.
Bethune-Cookman?
That's fucked,
Oh,
Jack.
That's racist, Jack.
That is so racist. Do
Well,
you know,
I
HBCU, bro.
I
do you know
didn't-
Brown?
hear what you were saying.
Sure.
I said 5 times.
yeah, but dude.
You kind of whispered it because maybe
Okay.
you're racist.
Okay.
Well, I can't. Well, there could be a tiebreaker.
can tie. It's
if I
5 to
get this
4.
last one.
This next
right.
one's answer is going to be MJD.
But this next one, I was in middle
be it.
school, so
All right. In a December 2007
Relax.
game at Heinz Field, which Jaguars defensive lineman recorded 1 sack for a loss of 8 yards?
John Henderson.
Who was also a 2-time Pro Bowler during his 8 seasons with the team and was also the Jags' first-round draft pick in 2002. It's John Henderson. Jaguars win 29-22.
Let's go. 2-0 versus Steelers in 2 seasons. Was that the last question?
That was 10 questions. Andy
job.
wins 6-4.
you know Jags ball.
I know my Jack Steelers trivia. Thank you, Jack.
Yes, thank you.
Were you pleased despite it was Jag Steelers?
Yeah.
That was not a comp,
That was fun.
that was like a 60% yeah.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You took
No,
me
that was
back
good.
down memory lane to all the years of the pod in college and high school, and brought back a lot of memories during that short trivia segment. I'm tearing up a little, guys.
Now we're going to talk some more like broader NFL stuff. Do you have anything that so you've been grinding Aaron Rodgers' film
I
because he's
have.
on your team. Anything that do you know who he's married to now?
Don't know, but he is married.
Do you like that he's married? Could we see maybe a resurgence of Rodgers?
Because he's married, I mean, he's like,
Surely he's not going to take any like time off isolated with a wife. He's not going to like retreat to a
he's so hard to read that like I don't have any opinion either way whether I prefer him to be married or not. Like, there's so many other factors of his life outside of football that I'd probably be more concerned about.
Was Peyton Manning ever married?
Yeah. Yeah.
I really don't know, but I'm gonna guess
I
yeah.
don't know either, but I'm going to guess
I
yes,
just
too.
feel like I've never seen him with
Who's Archie?
a woman.
Who's his dad?
What?
I thought you had something to say.
No, I'm just tapping the table. His
I was-
dad is Cooper.
So the other
think.
does
Yeah.
Eli and Peyton not have kids?
They got kids.
It's
both
it's
do.
kind of funny
think
that
so.
like they made it in the NFL. Cooper didn't, but Cooper will have a son that makes it in the NFL. It's like making up for
Well, his kids are younger.
his failure.
Their kids are probably younger. and probably just
Because
haven't-
they're grinding. Because they were grinding just ball, so you don't have time to have kids.
Right.
I was just asking because earlier in the podcast you said you didn't expect Aaron Rodgers to have a resurgence career like Brady and Peyton Manning did, and I was going to see if it was because they didn't have women in their lives because Brady divorced and
Well, Brady was married when he won a Super Bowl.
Oh.
His Bucs Super Bowl.
didn't know that. I just thought he was.
It was the year after that cost him his marriage.
It was
when he came back.
It was 2 years. Yeah, his final season got divorced because like he came back and she's probably like, I don't like that, and they got divorced.
Well, that theory is null and void then.
Yeah.
10-7 it is.
What do you guys think of it?
Of his marriage?
Of
Or
the
just
whole
him
thing.
on the Steelers?
I think you talked me into a 10-7 season because
not
he's
hard.
the best quarterback that you've had since Ben, and you guys have been above 500. So, I mean, TJ
What's-
Watt's not participating in
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the
minicamp.
TJ Watt deal?
I'm not worried about it.
They're going to pay him. They're just waiting.
It'll be
So
the
the
same thing that
funds hit?
happened his second contract.
I mean, you have to.
They signed that the week before the season started. It'll
He
take
doesn't
time,
need
but
to
it'll
practice
happen.
anyway. He's fine.
No.
Yeah.
He'll be.
I mean, is this why he gets hurt all the time?
When has he gotten hurt?
Last year?
Nope.
Year before?
No.
What? What am
He-
I thinking of?
The final week of the season, yes.
Oh, yeah, there
He
you go.
didn't
That's what I'm
miss-
talking
he
about.
He played all 17 games though. But he got hurt in 22. That was the only year he got hurt and missed whatever it was. 8
I wonder
games.
how happy Rodgers is that he's
He has a defense.
not going
Or
to
he
have
had
to
a
win
he had a
every
defense.
game because he knows T.J. Watt is going to at least win half.
So yeah, if they each split half of the games that they win.
So we're going defeated.
Yeah. pretty cool.
Renegade.
And people also say, like, I said before that, like, it'll take a year to feel yourself again after an Achilles tear or a big injury like that. It could take 2 years at his age to be back to normal again. So optimistic Steelers fans, or just anyone optimistic about it, are saying there's a whole nother level of him to be unlocked.
Steelers
not
mega
just-
fan.
Yeah.
Is
me.
there one? Oh, is you?
No.
Are you worried about your offense running successfully? Or are you just used to the whole grinded out thing with the Steelers culture?
I'm not. No, I'm not worried about our run game. I mean, we don't have Najee, but we drafted a guy that I like a lot. He's the running back I wanted. The same O-line.
Who'd you
What-
draft?
Caleb Johnson out of Iowa.
Oh, unfamiliar.
Still have Jalen Warren. I'm fine with the run game with what we have and
Couple young,
and our
couple
line.
young guys.
Yeah.
Ow.
I mean, ideally, I'd like us to sign another like Keenan Allen, like whoever's Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper's out there.
That'd be hot. That'd be fire.
But
Who's 2 right now? Behind Metcalf.
Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin, Robert Woods. That's the collection of non-DK receivers we have. And Pat Freiermuth.
Goat.
It's tough.
He's good.
Fantasy underrated.
So you're
It's
gonna
gonna be
have to
interesting
do
year.
something for wide receiver 2. It's crazy that you traded away.
I would have liked to see Pickens
would've been cool.
and DK, but
They traded him. It's like you're in win now mode clearly with Rodgers. So why would you?
I would say we're not in win now mode. I'd say we're still
you're
gearing up.
rebuilding with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean the goal, the clear plan is that we're going to draft a quarterback in 26.
What's Rodgers for?
We don't have any other option. Like, what
Would you
else?
trade Pickens for?
a third and a fifth? So we have a first, a second, and we have 3 thirds in 26, all of which are presumably to trade up for a quarterback if we need one. Apparently, the 2026 quarterback class is going to be more deep than the past couple years.
I don't think they told Rodgers that you guys aren't in win now mode.
No.
But with that move, don't you think they told him that, like, hey, we're not really...
I don't think... I mean, of course, Mike Tomlin and the Steelers' objective is win the Super Bowl every year. Like, we don't tank. But, like, I don't... As an objective objective anyone, not just Steelers fan, like, what we did the Aaron Rodgers move because what was the alternative? Just go
commit to the tank with...
But Mike Tomlin will
never
never
do
lose
that.
enough games for that. So even with Mason Rudolph and Will Howard, we're gonna go 9-8.
That's crazy. There's no way. You can't believe that.
We did it in 2019
With Mason?
with Mason Rudolph, a younger, worse Mason Rudolph, and Duck Hodges.
That's not
who
fair.
Was a duck hunter off the street.
And his name was Duck?
Devlin, but he's has a world record for hunting ducks.
Yeah,
so he
you
goes
can.
a Duck
I can
Hodges.
just unpin my comment that I said the Steelers would. This will be Mike Tomlin's first year under 500. Now that you have Rodgers, because I thought you were gonna start the year with some bullshit, but apparently not. And I don't think Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh is going to be under 500 at all.
As an NFL fan, I'm also just excited to watch. Excited as a
The Packers game?
I already have tickets to that game. I'm going to that game. But yeah, that game particularly because it's the only time I'll ever play the Packers.
Wow.
And just Aaron Rodgers' retirement tour, his farewell tour, because he is an all-time great. So
yeah.
I think it's cool
Yeah.
as an NFL fan.
Yeah, it's cool.
That'll-
You
What-
have, like, one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Like
a 4-time MVP.
Top 10 quarterback
Imagine
of all time.
not having a 4-time MVP on your team.
All right.
I can't.
Travis Hunter is
He didn't do
on our
anything.
team.
He won that Mickey Mouse award in college. It doesn't even matter.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it is cool. You have all-time great.
One day when we're 60, we'll be able to enjoy the fruits of our NFL labors.
When did Ben retire?
at the end of 2021.
So he's coming up on them like Hall of Fame next year.
He'll be eligible for the 2027 class.
Oh.
I think. Yeah. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 27 class will be eligible.
Has he won 2? Who do you think is more Hall of Fame eligible, him or Rodgers?
Like
who do you think is more deserving?
Rodgers, for sure. He's 4-time MVP.
Yeah.
And won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Beat Ben in it. If
Ooh,
that
good
matters.
point. It does matter.
But no, I mean Aaron Rodgers. I've seen like
People say he's a great. Like there are people that before, his last season at the Packers, like and before maybe Brady going to the Bucs and winning another Super Bowl, there are people that are like that could make the argument that he's the greatest talent wise.
I've always argued that. Yeah,
quarterback of all time. And maybe before Mahomes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers is the second most talented quarterback ever. I've always had that take.
Yeah.
And I mean,
he can do things like the way he throws the ball, unlike anyone.
Right.
And then Mahomes kind of came in and he's like, Mahomes is kind of the same thing, and
right.
He's won the Super Bowls, so.
Mahomes came in, lighted up right away.
Yeah.
Man's already Hall of Fame.
Both of them did sit for a year.
Aaron Rodgers sat for 3.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is wild.
3 years. Wow. So I have a funny tweet that I bookmarked that I want to talk about. If I see a funny tweet, I want to bring it up on the podcast. So NFL tweeted 3 days ago, throwback to when Terrell Pryor Sr. went for 1,000 receiving yards in 2016
I saw this tweet.
after switching from quarterback to wide receiver, which is crazy. I forgot that happened. And then someone quote tweeted it saying, "Anthony Richardson, take notes, my boy." Anthony Richardson would be a friggin' fire. What would he be? Tight end?
Yeah, he's more tight end body, but also, he got tired during the game last year and tapped out.
That's crazy.
And then he's a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way he would last.
His injury is actually very concerning. That's a shoulder injury.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is going to be the quarterback, and
it is looking like it will be. Yeah.
The Colts do not concern me at all.
They got to use him in some way. He's too much of a talent.
Oh, Richardson?
Athletically.
But I mean, the Colts staff they're coaching for their
RIP.
jobs, and Daniel Jones gives a better chance to win at this point in letting Richardson develop.
I also saw a funny tweet saying Anthony Richardson, after the injury news, Anthony Richardson is destined to be competing for the Steelers starting quarterback position in like 2 years.
he fits the mold.
Yeah, after you got, what's that mean? What mold?
Just washed up quarterbacks.
Okay, just making sure.
It's a joke.
I know, just making sure you weren't referring to.
Referring to what?
Nothing.
We're never getting Denny back on.
No, we're not. We talk too much shit about Ant. So, I'm sorry. The helmet, us ranking the helmets in the NFL is going to have to wait another week. Apologies. Maybe we'll do it in the dead period in July before August.
Did that come up because of the poll on Twitter?
Yeah. Yeah, the NFL uniform or NFL fashion is doing a Twitter poll. Jags just lost to the Bengals, but they did make a run.
Someone tagged me in that one. It's the only one I saw.
Because we always do uniforms.
I
but we
voted Bengals.
haven't done really... Yeah, I did too. We haven't really done helmets. Haven't really rigged helmets very often, and I think that's important.
Because I'm not the type of guy that's going to be 100% homer, like Jags mega fan. I'm practical, and I use common sense. And if I see a Bengals helmet next to a black, plain, boring Jags helmet, I'm voting Bengals.
Is that the finals? I think was it those?
Finals is...
I thought it was... They were just going up against each other you to vote against? Okay.
Off the top of your head, what's your favorite... Should we wait, or... I'm kind of
Helmet?
interested in your, off the top of your head, favorite helmet in the NFL.
Damn, I need logos.
You?
Bengals is a good one.
I like the helmet that uses.
Alternate helmets.
I
Can
like
we
the
pick?
Bengals white.
I don't know. I think that would be a different. I think primary.
Because here's me being objective and unbiased.
Oh boy, Steelers.
The Eagles Kelly green helmet.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's great.
Because I think the Eagles midnight green is the worst in the league. But
Even with the wings on the side.
the green's just so bad.
Yeah.
But then when they go to Kelly green, that's I think the best, like probably the best in the league.
Yeah.
Best color
It's a
any team
shade, it's
has.
a
It's
shade
crazy
thing
that's
for
not
you.
their primary,
I don't get it. Like it's so dumb.
and they're still good despite that.
Because their uniforms suck.
I like helmets that use the part of the mascot or the logo as like
Like the Bengals.
the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Jags have
Rams.
leopard print or the Jaguar print.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, maybe the
I don't know if
Rams use
leopard-
it.
I don't
'cause
know if leopard print would be fire on a helmet.
Rams is cool.
the Rams use it like the horn
Yeah.
of the ram. Who else uses it?
What else?
The Chargers bolt.
I love.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert, that would be my pick for best helmet in the league.
With the powder blue. Is they get
Well, yeah,
everything?
but I like the powder blue jerseys,
With
but
the
it's just a white
uniforms.
helmet.
Yeah,
Like if we're
it's
just looking solely at the
yeah.
helmets,
With a white helmet with a lightning bolt that goes like
Right.
That would be probably my pick. That's sick.
Yeah,
It is
'cause
cool.
don't most teams just plant a logo on the side of the helmet and they don't
the Steelers.
incorporate?
Steelers only have one side
Yeah.
because-
Oh, you guys are so sick.
because
Is it a
That's-
Pennsylvania thing? Because Penn State has nothing.
well the
just
Steelers
boring.
only have
You have
the
names on the
I
back.
know.
the Steelers only have the logo on one side because like in the whatever 60s or 70s when they first got helmets,
The camera was only on this side of the field.
we were just saving money and only had it on one side. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So we just but then we won all the Super Bowls with that, so it's tradition. So we're not going to change it.
Yeah, Penn State's still living in the 1930s.
I like tradition though. Browns made it far. People were big fans of the Browns helmets. That's so basic.
Yeah.
I think Jags made it far because they're like the only, besides the Ravens, the only like just solid black helmet. I think.
I think Ravens put their logo on it.
No, I
Ravens
mean
got
like.
the Ravens logo, yeah.
Well, I meant black helmet with logo.
But
Oh,
right.
just plain.
I don't think any other NFL team has just
Steelers?
a black. Oh.
Ravens. Who else?
You had a question.
Giants is terrible. Just NY.
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 Blue NY.
A lot of people shitting on the Steelers jerseys.
Jerseys?
Yeah.
The
When I
bubble.
saw like montages of Rodgers, is like, oh man, Steelers jerseys have no aura.
Like the practice jerseys?
No, just I guess it was a practice. I don't know what
Maybe
it
it's
was.
just a white
I saw a
penny.
tweet.
I don't know.
I saw a tweet.
Offense wears gold. Quarterbacks wear white, I think.
Travis Hunter's been wearing gold sleeve, which has been different. Like that.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
It's got a lot of
Is it only
aura.
on defense or does he wear it on offense too? I think it's a defensive
I don't
sleeve.
know.
Not that I know ball. I don't. Because I said Thunder in 4.
Let's get him on the pod.
Travis, he doesn't really like talking. You see him in his media scrums.
He has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but he hasn't really given the
And
media
he streams.
time of day.
He loves social media.
Like if you see his interviews after camp, quick answers, and he looks kind of annoyed. He's not
He's
a
a
big
happy
fan
kid.
of it. You think so because he's so happy
I know
during
so.
practice. When he gets interviewed by the media, if you watch his interviews, watch the one today. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's very short.
I always say the media kind of, like when you're an NFL player, you're kind of answering the same questions all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it gets repetitive for the players because they're not going to really ask anything different.
No,
until
someone
games
was like
happen.
today. Someone was so there was a video about.
All right, guys, I'm dipping out. Transfer your tab over to Justin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
got you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Blessed evening.
Thank
You
you
too.
too. So he had a recent video with Chad Ochocinco where Chad's talking about Travis's Madden rating, and he told him that he think he should be rated 76. Blah blah blah. Someone asked him. It was a fun video, but someone asked him in the media today, like, "What'd you think about your interview with Chad Ochocinco?" And it's just sometimes the questions from the media just are so corny.
What are you supposed to, how are you supposed to answer that?
Yeah,
What do you think
They
of
said,
the
what do
interview?
you think about your video with
He's
Chad?
like, did you have fun doing that?
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah, great time. Love Chad. That's how I'd answer that.
Right.
Like, I totally get how the media can be annoying.
But back to my point, he did Chad Jacinko's thing.
And you saw that.
Tricks
You
and
saw
stuff like
them.
that.
Don't they do this with like most players? But they
Hunter would get us so many views.
when he bought a house and they said, "Hey, he bought a house in this neighborhood."
He said, "No, I didn't." Today he was asked about that, and he said, "I didn't buy a house." So he was like upset that got out.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Why would he want people to know where
Because
his
they
house
literally
is?
said the neighborhood and
Right.
gated community.
So that makes sense why he would.
And what
Be mad
I
at
don't know
that.
if it was the actual house, but there was a picture on the graphic, so I don't know if that was actual house.
Josh Allen even tweeted like a response to this news organization,
Yeah,
not cool or something, like
Yeah.
tweeting out the.
I saw that today. Said this ain't right.
We can
I
have
guess-
them both on to talk about it.
Yeah, we could.
Maybe that's why he's not answering. He thinks
Maybe.
we're the media. We're not, Josh.
We're not.
We're
I
diffy.
promise.
Although
we just
I am.
clean our holes.
I am
in the
for
pool.
one more week.
True.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Nothing.
We clean our what?
It's holes in the pool. I'm just trying to differentiate us from the media.
That's how we're different. We're diffy. We clean our holes in the pool.
But Channel 4 does it.
No, they don't.
The media's our ops, Josh.
True.
We're not them. They not like us. Type
BT
shit.
Awards.
Oh, didn't watch.
Me neither. But Kendrick won everything.
I don't watch anything, bro.
I don't either.
I'm like
You watch Tires.
tuned
Hey,
out.
Aaron
I don't
Rodgers
even
film.
scroll Twitter anymore. It's crazy.
What?
I don't. I'm not even on Twitter. I hate my timeline. It's
Oh,
ruined.
wow. Really?
I don't know how to fix it.
That's your own timeline. You did it. Whatever you
The
paid
For You
attention,
page?
whatever you paid attention to,
it's for you.
it's for
But
you.
it just regurgitates the same type of content and doesn't give me anything different. I don't only consume one piece of entertainment.
I do.
It should
Ball.
it should throw things. It should mix things up. And then if I go to the following tab, it's just
Yeah,
boring.
it's boring.
So
Just Jags make a fan.
yeah.
Children of all ages.
Maybe I gotta wait till the season actually starts. Because I used to love Twitter when I'd be on it during live sports. That's usually what
Well, we have the finals on.
we do. But yeah.
Speaking of the finals, any NBA takes
Yeah, just
before we leave?
I just hate being wrong when I'm so confident. When I said Thunder would sweep, and then Pacers had that improbable comeback in Game 1, and Halliburton hits another insane game-winning shot. He's been doing that all playoffs.
Every series he has.
and it's just funny that
crazy
it's
game
him
winner.
because he's not a player that's probably mostly because he's on the Pacers. The Pacers have never been a team where we're like, oh wow, let's tune in to the Pacers. They're just one of those small market teams that's just kind of in the way, kind of like the Atlanta Hawks. Like when they were good, one seed all the time with like Al Horford and Joe Johnson.
They were always one seed.
Yeah, and we didn't really care. It's not like a LeBron Cavs team that's won, or a Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Harden. Not like the Pacers just are just there.
right.
So Halliburton doing all this in the playoffs is just funny because it's just like, what the fuck? It's mind-blowing. But then you just realize it's the NBA, and really any player in the NBA could do this. It's just funny he's been able to do it consistently. But the Thunder clearly are the better team. Like they were up that whole game and then just kind of gave it up. And then the second game they came out and they absolutely dominated. But this Game 3 so far has been pretty close. But I guess they're going to fight. But
I think so.
I still think Thunder in 5. Pacers will keep it close, but as far as the score goes, game to game, but I still think Thunder are by far the better team.
Well, Thunder got to win out
Yeah.
for
What's
five.
the score? It is.
like
it's tied.
Yeah, I think it's
Down.
tied.
Yeah, down.
Oh, Indy's up. I like Indy's chances. They're at home.
Yeah. I've been in there for a game before they were this good. When I went for a Colts weekend. But
Name some of their players from 2011.
From when?
2011.
The Pacers played from 2011.
That's like my
why
prime.
that year?
Paul George,
My prime. Oh, Paul
Lance
George. yeah.
Stevenson. Who's that big
Yeah.
guy?
Trying to think
Roy
of-
Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like 7'4".
Who's their power forward? David West? Is that too far?
Oh, I do like.
I don't know.
Whoa!
That's more
What?
of a
Why aren't they doing it this one?
that's more of a niche.
What?
niche
When they
player.
were in OKC, they had trophies on the court because people were complaining, rightfully so, that it just didn't have the finals feel.
I don't know.
And
Maybe
it
it'll-
doesn't.
It does just say the finals.
because
so many
They had
logos,
trophies
though.
on the court. Thought they stopped doing that.
they did,
Well, it
and
was
people
just
were
like-
complaining.
Not actually on the court, but I think just for the TV.
No.
They actually put trophies on the court.
So
Were you did you
No,
get
no,
catfished by AI?
back in back in the day, the Spurs heyday, they would put the big trophy
It would be center court.
yes.
Yeah.
Why did they stop doing that?
To sell more ads.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Because you see,
it totally kills the vibe.
you see the court has Emirates,
There, we gotta go.
YouTube TV, and then it has the name of the court on the name of the building. on the
there's
court.
too many ads.
But they have all these ads around. Michelob Ultra is there. Emirates is there twice. So I think they just did it to fill more ad space.
Jeez.
Like they're selling ad space on every single piece of.
It's just you see the
Surface area
old
that they
videos, the old highlights of finals, and it's just like wow, aura.
It's just insane to me because even sports shows do that. Every segment will be sponsored by something.
Yeah.
Like even NBA on TNT, it would be
Presented by MX.
EJ had like a whole jingle for. Well, that one was presented by no one, but I think it was Kia. I think it was still Kia.
I mean, yeah, there are a ton of
But-
sponsorships. Kia,
But yeah,
MX.
they sell
CarMax.
ad space for every single thing, and it's really disgusting. Honestly.
Meanwhile, NFL is
but I
trying
would do
to
the same.
cure racism with their ad space.
True.
But
And
they took that
racism.
off.
That's not an ad. That's my league right there.
They ended that though,
Good.
literally.
Well, and racism's it's
over
done
now, right?
It's done.
No more ice.
Anything else?
No, just
Can I hit you?
I'm
Can I hit you with this?
glad Jack has his QB now.
Thanks.
We're kind of going in a little slow zone of the off season.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about in July when minicamp ends?
I guess we could
More
have Jag,
trivia?
Sure.
have
All right.
Jags
Hell
mega
yeah.
fan keep posting content. We could keep talking about it.
True. Yeah, we're going to have interviews.
Every week we're going to review the latest mega fan post.
He'll find something to make a video about. But stay tuned for my Facebook giveaway. Follow me, Eric Dunn. Also, follow Dunn and Drew on Facebook. We're trying to monetize and get moolah on that page as well. Thank you guys for listening. I want everybody to comment and say congrats, Jack. He deserves this.
Oh, thanks.
But me and Andy deserve it a lot more.
Wow.
A successful season, that is. 10-7, I would get on my knees and do some wild things. Wild. But it's neither here nor there yet. We still got a few months till football season. Till next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby, with a hint of Jack.